Good day everyone. Today we will review the new Homebase status report that was released today, 16th of January. Um, it will have a lot of quality of life changes. I didn't look at this Homebase status report yet, but I have heard one thing that's gonna happen, and that's a really good thing. That's already live, but I will not spoil it. We will review it as we read it. So we will have returning stuff, new save world quest line to unlock Major Oswald, um, quality of life changes, and crowd control changes. And starting February 21st, so it will be, let me see, Sunday, I think, we will be able to buy this hero, Dashhawk, from event store for 2800 gold, I think. And what he does, if you like left and righty, you must buy him because he can stun enemies with his left and righty. Another returning weapon is Love Song, which is a bow that can also stun enemies for 10 seconds, which is also really good. Uh, bow. So you will be able to buy it from event store at February 21st too. Then also War Games UFO quest will return and you will be able to unlock banner. Um, also, yeah, Extraterrestrial Rio was changed, but they forgot to mention that in last update. And what she does, she increases energy damage while shields are at least 50% full. And energy damage is really powerful against all types of husks: nature, fire, natural, uh, water. We are good against everything. So this is a really nice buff and one of the best heroes now. It was one of the worst. Homebase halftime. Now a few important messages. So that's gameplay changes. Commanders, fall in. Seems the Storm has done a number on those pesky nurses and they no longer stack their healing powers on husks. Not sure what Storm genius thought that was a good idea in the first place, but it seems they have come to their senses. They heal husks at the same rate regardless of how many nurses there are. So we removed the thing where nurses could heal other nurses, or three nurses could heal a husk at triple speed. So that's a really good change, especially for harder missions like 140 and 160 ones. In the higher levels of Time Peaks, we husks seem to be dealing less damage to our structures with their attacks, bombs, projectiles, and everything they decide to throw at your base. This is a win-win, commanders. Let's use it to our advantage. That's also a good change. They will deal less damage to our structures than they used to. Finally, reports are showing that our crowd controlling effects are not quite as potent. Looks like we will be able to keep them controlled for the first 5 effects before we can become immune to our tactical shenanigans. This applies to stuns, knockbacks, freeze, tower traps, and all that jazz that makes the huts dance. Luckily for us, our commanders are packing some serious firepower and should be able to control them long enough before having to eliminate them. Major Oswald. So they nerfed these effects that stuns, knockbacks, freezes, star traps, and dance stuff. I don't think that's a huge change. Of course, you will not be able to jail the mission anymore, but the point of jailing is really not doing anything, and that's not what this game is supposed to be. And I think it's actually a good thing, because you, for example, you load into public mission, you want to do challenge like eliminate 300 husks with pistols, and you can't do that because your teammates start jailing immediately. Now, Clips Corner. Let's talk crafting, commanders. I've made some breath roads with trap crafting, and higher tier traps no longer require increased resources when crafting. This means that legendary items will now cost the same to craft as commons. Score. Wow, that's actually good. It will cost less to craft stuff. That's good. This change will also provide us with some higher level materials while exploring and find peaks, especially at the higher power levels. Those sweet 5-star materials will be found more often while 4 stars drop less often. This also means more quartz and crystals all around. More materials, more 5-star materials, awesome! Again! Finally, I've done some scavenging of my own and picked up those low rarity weapons and traps in the top end of time peaks. Who needs them at that level anyway? Less commons means more rares. Exactly. That's what everyone was asking for. Remove. For example, I played level 140 mission. I open a chest and I get level 20 weapon. What is that? There will be no more stuff like this. Common weapon and drops will be phased out in early Carnivore, uncommon in early Twine, and rare in mid Twine. As they are phased out, the rate of higher rarity weapons and traps drop will increase. Don't need them? Break them down and get those sweet high materials. Music to my ears. So you will be able to get better, really better weapons in Twine Peaks, in chests. That's awesome. One of the side effects of being a business wolf is wolf-like efficiency. We have had some changes in research and development and discovered some new inventory efficiencies. With these advancements, crafting ingredients now stacked up to 999 rather than 200. Director tricks. That's awesome too. So instead of, if you have 5 stacks of sunbeam, you will be able to put that in one stack. 5 times more efficient storage. That's awesome. So a new quest line will come, and Major Oswald will come a new hero. I think it's a soldier. Yeah, Warcry snares enemies with its range by 30% of for its duration. So Warcry slows down enemies, and if you use him as commander, he will also the snared enemies will get more damage. That's really good. A quest line. I like quest lines. Wall. If anyone can get through the major, it's favorite student wall. Okay, you will also be able to get Val, which is defender. And in the event store, you will be able to get this really good hero, which is Fallen Love Ranger Jonesy. And what he does, he restores energy when you eliminate something. That's really good. For Badlands Ventures, for example, it was really good. Then February 27, another wargame simulation, which is Quantum Countdown. You will be able to earn this banner too if you don't have it yet. And Machinist Mina Pack, I think you already know about this. And that's all. So really good update, a lot of improvements for for storage efficiency, crafting will cost less, more materials available, no more common weapons in high twine peaks, nurses nerfed, structures will be more powerful, and jail nerf, which is not that bad for me. So thank you for watching this quite a long video, but it's really important, and see you later guys.